Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So I was away on a conference, so that is why I haven't made any video and I was not active in the chat. But now back to home, and this is the first thing that I'm doing, just recording a video for you. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, DeFi, NFT, gems, every day to keep you updated and educated. Nothing in this video can be considered as financial advice, so everything just for education and entertainment purposes only. And we are happy to see CorionX getting this nice volume, and also more and more folks are coming in to our chat. So our farms renewed the rewards, so definitely we will be talking about this as well. So let's share my screen. Please smash the like, push the bell notification on, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. So thank you, appreciate your like, and also appreciate your comment. So let's go and check our favorite bubble chat, and you see that few altcoins are pumping really well. Like Zero is unstoppable for now. Zcash started to pump. One Harmony, Dash, Theta, Cello, Elrond, XYM, OMX, IOTEX, Flow doing really great. Also Atom is doing great, and few coins like Immutable X after the huge run-up is consolidating. Also Cardano is consolidating. So all these in consolidation provide good buying opportunities, but this is not a financial advice, as I already told you so. So now Bitcoin is almost at the same levels, a little bit below 60,000, and minus 8% in a week, and Ethereum almost also just minus 1.5 in a day, and 5% minus in a week. So that's a nice consolidation. Next week, Friday, so 5 days from now, there will be the option expiry for BTC and also for Ethereum. So I think that we will see maybe some dumps before that, and then we can just regain about 60,000. Let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index, and as you see, it's sitting at 49. So we are in the neutral zone. Yesterday the index went down in the fear zone to 43, and now back in the neutral zone. And as you know, when investors are worrying, they are fearful that it's a good buying opportunity. When investors are getting greedy, and greediness can last for weeks and months, then it's due for a correction. So now we are almost in the middle, but good to see that the market turned a little bit fearful. I haven't found any new charts about the longs and leverage longs, and we'll definitely check out for the next time. Let's go to our first news. 3 reasons why Bitcoins dropped to 56,500 US dollar may have been the local bottom. Okay, so that was a huge drop. I think it's on Saturday or maybe on Friday, but let's go deep. So that was this huge drawdown, and we see that this is a kind of 20% of higher daily gains, and 5 intraday 18% drawdowns. So this was a big drawdowns, but not as huge as in May. Okay, the downside move didn't trigger alarming raising liquidations. So that was a downside move, but not with a short squeeze or even a long squeeze with liquidations. So we see that there is no huge drop in the long positions, at least for now. And the options market risk GALG remained calm. So investors should analyze this 25% data skew. The metric will turn positive when the neutral to bearish put options premium is higher than similar risk call options. This situation is usually considered a fear scenario. The opposite trend signals bullishness or greed. So when the index is going down here, then it's the fear. The fear is dominating. When it's in plus, then the greed is dominating the market. Okay. So values between -7 and +7 are deemed neutral. So nothing out of the ordinary happened during the recent 56,000 support. So we are almost in the neutral zone according to this measurement. Margin traders are still going long. Yes, so this is what I mentioned, that maybe until we will not see that leverage shakeout, a long position shakeout, that maybe until Bitcoin will not continue to upward. Okay, so that's good for now. And let's go to our next news. Big news. El Salvador to inaugurate Bitcoin city backed by a $1 billion US dollar BTC bonds. So this is the biggest news. I don't know why Bitcoin hasn't started to pump, but this is a huge news for crypto adoption. So the development of Bitcoin City will see the proactive involvement of prominent crypto companies, including cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex and Adam Back's Blockstream. So, yeah, so this is, I think, in Espanol or Portuguese, I don't know, but ElSalvador language, but in English. In Bitcoin City, we will have digital and technological education, geothermal energy for the entire city, and efficient and sustainable public transport. The platform will soon be home to many local and foreign digital assets, developing new digital asset regulation for the country. Salvador, Bitfinex, and Blockstream are making history together. So this is definitely huge. There will be no tax. Expect the VAT, so everything around Bitcoin, and residents be subject to only value-added tax. So just there will be no gain tax or profit tax or whatever, just VAT. If you know that what is the percentage of the VAT tax in ElSalvador, please write in the comment section. With Bitfinex, they have a lot of wares. I don't see a problem filling up a $1 billion US dollar bond. So they are issuing a $1 billion US dollar bond to finance Bitcoin City. When this project was started, we had not made as much money in 5 Bitcoin State BTC Trust account as we have made now. So we have decided to make the first 20 Bitcoin schools. So also they are building 20 Bitcoin schools. Cool. This is huge news. This is about crypto adoption. So definitely thumbs up and smash the like. So next piece of news is Hillary Clinton fears Bitcoin will undermine the dollar as world reserve currency. So this is not the first news. Also, there was a news last week that some of Treasury Secretary also shared almost the same opinion, and that was a panel discussion in the Bloomberg New Economy Forum in Singapore on Friday. And then Hillary warned what looks like a very interesting and somewhat exotic effort to literally mine new coins in order to trade with them has the potential for undermining currencies, for undermining the role of the dollar as the reserve currency, for destabilizing nations, perhaps starting with small ones, but going much larger. So they fear something. This is nothing wrong with it. This is how Bitcoin and crypto getting bigger and bigger. And then I think first they ignore you, then they are laughing you, then they are hitting you, and then they just embracing you. So this is how this goes. Okay, so Bitcoin is a geographical agnostic personal sovereign wealth fund. The other thousands of cryptocurrencies are centralized and largely unregulated assets whose control can be changed at any time. Thus, in crypto, the threat of property confiscation persists. Bitcoin and crypto are completely different asset classes. Okay. So, nation states have got to pay greater attention to the rise of asymmetric power centers. Oh, so new power centers are creating. With this oligarchic coterie he has utilized many non-state actors to personal as well as nationalistic goals, and I think that's going to become a greater and greater threat, she said at the forum. Okay, so this is that Bitcoin is coming, and I think one day we will see that the US dollar will be backed with Bitcoin. But this is just my opinion, nothing in this financial advice. MicroStrategy CEO discusses Bitcoin becoming 100 trillion US dollar asset class, says BTC will grow 100x. So, he said the cryptocurrency is winning against gold as a store of value, and he's not worried about regulation. I'm not at all troubled with the regulations that's going on right now. Bitcoin is winning, gold is losing as a store of value. It's pretty clear that Bitcoin is winning, gold is losing, and it's going to continue. It's pretty clear digital gold is going to replace gold this decade. And that means at least 500,000 US dollar Bitcoin price. The safe haven for institutions is to use Bitcoin as a store of value, emphasizing that Bitcoin is the only ethical, technical, and legal safe haven in the entire crypto ecosystem. Cool. Unstoppable. Bitcoin to become 100 trillion asset class. At the end of the decade, it will have flipped gold, and then it will flip monetary indexes, a little bit of bonds, a little bit of real estate, a little bit of equity, and emerge as a 100 trillion asset class. So 100x of where it is right now. Cool. Also, that is about, I think this is, yeah. I think Bitcoin is unstoppable as a digital property. Okay. Cool, sounds good. So that's we need these visions for the future, because then more and more kind of people like Michael Saylor will believe in this vision, and then we will see this unfolding. Our next piece of news is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and 4 altcoins witnessing mass adoption as crypto market targets 200 trillion US dollar market cap, says macro guru Ro Paul. So 200 million is almost also a 100x. So we like this 100 axis around this news. Crypto is the fastest growing adoption in any technology in all recorded history. We are going to go from 150 million users to a billion users in 3.5 years. It's going from 2 trillion US dollar to 200 trillion as an asset class, probably in 10 years. What you do is look at these cryptocurrencies and say, how many people are using it? Is that network growing, and are people building stuff on it? If you can answer those questions with yes, then you have got a good investment. The ones that I see that is in right now are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Terra, Luna, and probably Polkadot and Avalanche. Those are the ones with the larger market cap where I'm seeing real use cases, lots of people adopting it, and lots of people developing applications on it. So this is the network effect according to the Metcalfe's law. Just take Ethereum. Ethereum is like the internet of money. It's like the software platform that everything is being built on, and it may not go up the most, but it's going to go up a hell of a lot because it's going a massive network effects. It's easy to understand, it's easy to trade, it's easy to buy, it's liquid, and you don't have to learn many new things. But now it's a little bit expensive. But hope that Solana, Terra, Polkadot, Avalanche are also growing fast, and also I hope that in the middle of 2022 we will see Ethereum transaction cost going down as Ethereum 2.0 will be finalized. Next piece of news is white paper introducing Jack Dorsey's decentralized Bitcoin exchange published on Friday. So guys, you know that Jack Dorsey is one of the biggest Bitcoin pioneer out there. He announced that they will build a decentralized Bitcoin mining, decentralized Bitcoin exchange, and lots of other things on Bitcoin. So now this white paper about this DEX, when you can trade peer-to-peer, is out, and then maybe protocol requires that all participants to pass background know your customer. So you will pass KYC, not as on other decentralized exchanges, but I think it will be maybe somehow also supported by regulations. So this is something, and you can go to TBD and this number, and that will be the white paper that you can check out. So definitely suggest to check this white paper. You can download it from here, and then I will probably look into and find out if we can add something to it. Okay guys, so our next piece of news is from Kathy Wood from ARK Invest. Institutional buys will put Bitcoin at 500,000 US dollar in 5 years. Kathy Wood say this, and let's see what is she saying here. So once again, the CEO has come to defend her belief in the exact for the long term. She sees the asset rising about 500,000 US dollar, putting the time frame at only 5 years. Okay. So total assets under management for Bitcoin quickly rose and is now sitting at a record high at 56 billion, according to the CoinShares report. Cool. So she still estimated that less than 5% are allocated to Bitcoin from investment funds. However, the trend is growing among big money, and Wood explained that if institutional investors move into Bitcoin and allocate 5% of their portfolios, then Bitcoin will hit 560,000 US dollar, and this is exactly where Bitcoin surpasses gold. We can tell it's happening because of on-chain analysis, Would say. So it's almost happening that institutional investors are coming in, and also we see Square, Tesla, MicroStrategy, and also maybe the time just bought Ethereum, not Bitcoin. The correlation is very low. Cool. So I think this is a huge news. Also, that was a news maybe a few weeks ago, but now they brought it back. Right? But good to see, because it's a nice news. Our next piece of news is Bitcoin and Ethereum will explode by over 1,600%, says CEO of billion-dollar investment firm. So who is the CEO of this investment firm? US Global Investors head Frank Holmes says that due Bitcoin scarcity and growing adoption, the flagship cryptocurrency can appreciate by around 1,600% from current levels. So this is 16 times increase. It's Metcalfe's law. And because Bitcoin is capped at 21 million coins, and Metcalfe's law says that the price can grow exponentially. And what happened and has continued to happen by other channels, and what happens with PayPal? PayPal allowed investors to buy fractions. And then as it went up, they could peel off a piece of buy a new TV or a car. So the idea that with Robinhood you can buy a fraction. You don't have to pay 61,000 US dollar. So this is important. But guys, I think you already know that you can buy a fraction of Bitcoin because we have 8 decimals in Bitcoin. So you can also just buy 680 US dollar worth of Bitcoin. And now we have ETFs, exchange traded funds, which allows the general public, even though it's a derivative of a derivative. You can still buy a fraction, and all those allow greater adoption globally. So I think that it could easily be $1 billion down the road, might be in the next 10 years. It is a 100,000 for Ethereum. It's because the supply is locked. So from the recent 4,300 to 100,000. How much is that? Almost 20 times increase. Anytime you cap supply and there's a greater adoption, then these prices will grow, as Metcalfe's law suggests. Well, grow exponentially, and that's what we are witnessing. So this is definitely a huge news from yes, so definitely check out this. I think this is great about adoption, and just envision this how it's happening. So our next piece of news is Max Kaiser talks down on CBDCs, says they are worse than fiat. Max Kaiser explains that CBDCs are proof governments don't care about people. Says CBDCs will only give central banks more power of surveillance. So this is definitely, yeah, we can consider that CBDCs will have some advantages, but also I can agree what Max Kaiser is saying. But those countries that all have strong economy, that I think will make CBDCs a better version of their fiat currencies. Okay, but CBDCs are just a recreation of the current fiat monetary system, except they make it worse. So this is according to Max Kaiser. It's totally centralized, and it gives the state greater powers of surveillance. The ability to save money will become. So this is how it is. Yeah, we can agree in some point, but also you can argue with this. So that was the main news for today. Let's go and check what's happening. So CorionX pumped really well, so that the volume went up, also reached $2 million per day. Also Pancake, Uniswap, and the centralized exchanges did made a huge volume. So the price was at least 10 times increase in here. So hope we will see nice continuation as we come to further developments and just closer to some product launches. We will definitely come out with some news, hopefully this week. So let's check what's happening on the market. As you see, Ethereum is doing great. It's consolidating after dropped out, broke down from this rising channel, now consolidating, and it's bounced perfectly at this 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And now it seems that came back about 4,000. So for now, it's good. It's looking good for me. And let's go to check Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is consolidating. Bitcoin came down, but Bitcoin still in this zone. Maybe will come to the resistance and just from the resistance coming back to the support. So we'll see how it will move, but maybe with not these huge waves, but someday we should see breaking this resistance line. For now, it looks strong for me. Nice consolidation. And as we check the Bitcoin dominance chart, that you see the dominance is coming down. It's also consolidating. But as Bitcoin will move, then we will see also the dominance moving. Cool. So good to see that most of the altcoins are doing great and consolidating. And let's go and check what's happening here. So you can check out this DeFi.fi, and also you can search CorionX, and you will find also the PancakeSwap, and this is the PancakeSwap, and this is the Uniswap. don't use this CorionX B because the old token, but if you need swap your old CorionX BSC token, just contact the team, and then also we will focus on to do this swap tomorrow on Monday. So definitely come and contact if you have the old BSC version that you will be able to swap one by one to the new version. So this is the pancake. So we see these huge volumes. That was a nice price appreciation also as well, and good volumes. Now a little bit cooling down, but after this huge spikes, the time is here to cool down, and hopefully after also we have our bridge running. So if you are holding Ethereum on Binance Smart Chain, you can swap to Ethereum, or if you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, you can bridge it to Binance Smart Chain. So you can actually, it's interoperable, and definitely come and check out our farms. You see nice percentage, almost 500% in CorionX BNB pair and 300% in CorionX BUSD pair. So come and check out our farms. And also the site is app.corion.io, and also we have farms up and running on Ethereum. So we updated our farms on Ethereum, and so you can stake in CorionX Ethereum liquidity pool and earn 330% APR. And if you just stake the token, so if you are just looking up CorionX for staking, that you can earn 100%. So definitely check out. And if you bought CorionX in this in the past few days, so I think definitely it's a good idea to earn some farming rewards. So guys, this is for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Please definitely smash the like, push the bell, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your week. Bye.